Welcome back to Appleton-Parkersburg Girls postseason basketball on your home for local high school sports. 99 The Wave. Here from the Cyclone Center, Josh Hamlin here with you. We thank you for joining us on this Friday night for the rubber match here between Appleton-Parkersburg and number 7 in 2A Denver. Teams that know each other very well, both members of the North Iowa Cedar League Central, and Denver won both of the regular season meetings in this series. We get set to meet the starters here in a moment in front of a great crowd on hand here on another cool February evening, but it's nice and warm here at the Cyclone Center, and things are going to heat up as soon as we get this game underway between these NICL Central rivals. As once again, AP comes into this matchup 15-7, advanced to this semifinal with a 70-33 home win over North Butler on Tuesday. And then for Denver, they had no problem on Tuesday with a 58-18 home win over South Winneshiek to advance to tonight's semifinal. And these teams, not just in the basketball sense, but multiple sports, know each other really well. Last time I was in this gym for an AP game, it was volleyball, and they faced a ranked Denver team then as well. A lot of the same playmakers on both of these teams, just a switch to basketball. As we get set to meet the starters here for AP, coming out on the floor, the senior guard standing at 5'7", number 2, Emma Wolf. The senior guard standing at 5'6", number 3, Quinlan Schultz. The senior forward standing at 6 foot, number 4, Peyton Closter. The junior guard standing at 5'6", number 5, Eva Walker. And the junior forward standing at 5'10", number 12, Colby Wangsness. Head coach for AP is Brady Driscoll. As we now get to meet the starters for the hometown Denver Cyclones, number 7 in 2A. The junior forward standing at 6 foot, number 11, Miley Thurm. The junior guard standing at 5'7", number 12, Briley Ackerson. The junior guard standing at 5'11", number 15, Grace Mullahan. The junior guard standing at 5'11", number 22, Channing Johnson. And the junior forward standing at 5'11", number 40, Bailey Mullahan. We'll take a timeout for the national anthem. The tip-off is next. It's Falcon Girls postseason hoops on 99 The Wave. Welcome back to Appleton-Parkersburg Girls postseason hoops on your home for local high school sports. 99 The Wave, Parkersburg, and On The Go Media Station. Josh Hamlin here with you from the Cyclone Center on this Friday night. This is a Class 2A Region 8 semifinal between AP and number 7 in 2A, Denver. Once again, your starters here in this one for AP: Wolf, Schultz, Closter, Walker, and Wangsness. For Denver, Thurm, Ackerson, Mullahan, Johnson, and Mullahan. The Mullahan sisters, Grace and Bailey for Denver. Jumping for AP is Closter, and winning the tip for Denver is Miley Thurm, but loses track of the ball, and a quick three here for AP. Three-pointer no good there from the right side by Schultz. Back into the hands of Denver. AP comes into this matchup 15-7. Denver is 21-2 in number 7 in 2A. Into the post now, Denver finds Miley Thurm, kicks it out to Channing Johnson. Out top now to Bailey Mullahan. Step back three is good for Denver from the right side for Briley Ackerson. And a 3-0 lead for Denver 30 seconds into this first quarter. Bringing it across here for AP is Schultz. Gets it now over left side to Eva Walker. Finds a backdoor cutting and layup making Colby Wangsness. And it's a 3-2 lead for Denver. Denver at the offensive end. Thought about a pull-up Johnson. Kicks it out to Bailey Mullahan. Step forward three for Ackerson. In and out. And the rebound for AP, but loses her footing, but able to save it. Good effort there, tiptoeing the high wire there for AP by Schultz. And nice job there by Walker to save the possession. Almost a turnover there in the backcourt. Walker now works it over to Schultz. Into the post. Finding Closter. Back out top now to Walker. Into the post. Quick pull-up floater, no good there by Closter. Battle for the rebound, battling Wangsness, and coming away with it for Denver is Grace Mullahan. Johnson with the take all the way to the cup and lays it in. Channing Johnson gives Denver a 5-2 lead. To the offensive end now here for AP. Schultz on the right wing. Working against a 2-3 zone presented here by Denver. Closter kicks it out. Walker looking to drive. Guarded there by Mullahan. Runs into a double team. Now finds a backdoor cutting Wolf. Down to 15 seconds on the shot clock here for AP. Down 5-2 and a turnover. Channing Johnson takes it away from Walker and takes it all the way to the rim. Back-to-back layups for Channing Johnson. And a 5-point lead for Denver, 7-2. Down to 5:50 to go here in this first quarter. Thought about the three. Schultz kicks it back out to Wolf. Back to Schultz. Immediately met by Channing Johnson. Into the post. Closter. Fall away off the window. No good. And the rebound by Johnson and Denver. That 2-3 zone, there has not been a lot of openings for AP to execute on yet. Mullahan works it into the post. Finding Miley Thurm, and she is fouled as Walker tried to come in and get the tie-up. But they'll say she swiped first and committed a foul. That'll be her first, AP's first. First foul by either team as well here in this first quarter. Entry pass, and the floater no good there by Mullahan. Rebound for AP into the hands of Quinlan Schultz. Finds Wangsness, who is fouled. So first foul on Denver and a fresh 35 here for the Falcons. Gives us a chance to get your style of the game. AP rocking their road black uniforms. Falcons script on the front in red. Numbers are also red. Black shorts with a red stripe along the side on the top, and then just above the knee on the bottom of those uniforms, and then the top-notch Falcon logo on the back shoulder blade for AP on the road tonight. Three-pointer in the corner for AP. Good. Quinlan Schultz raining it home from the short right corner. And it's a 2-point game. Denver 7, AP 5. Falcons needed a big bucket there, and they got it. Off the hands there of Schultz. Quick turnaround layup, no good. Offensive rebound, putback, no good, and a foul. A push in the back by Grace Mullahan. Nice job there by Walker to be strong with the basketball. As Mullahan tried to sneak from behind and pick her pocket. And a good job there by Walker with a good box out there. And not often you can say you have to box out that far away from the hoop, but that's what happened there. And that is the second foul on Denver. First foul there on Mullahan. Walking it up here for AP Schultz. More of a jog there. Gets it now over left side to Wolf. Back out top to Walker. Over to Wolf. Elbow. Quick jumper, no good there by Wangsness. And the rebound by Thurm in Denver. As she finds Bailey Mullahan, who gets it to the offensive end. Now over to Lexi Benham. Now back out top to Briley Ackerson. Ackerson with it on the right wing. Gets it high post to Bailey Mullahan. Nice defensive stand here by AP. Down to 15 seconds on the shot clock. Trying to drive. Ackerson kicks it out. Step back three. No good off the window out there by Benham, but an offensive rebound into the hands of Johnson in Denver. Second chance here for the Cyclones, leading 7-5. Into the post, turnaround, Thurm, no good. Nice straight-up defense there for AP by Peyton Closter, and a Falcon is shaken up here as she'll go to the bench. That is Quinlan Schultz. Hopefully she's all right, as a member of the training staff will come check on her, and also one of the assistant coaches. I think inadvertently she must have got elbowed in the face because she's shaken up there. Actually, it's Emma Wolf for AP. So hopefully she's all right there on the bench. Three-pointer, no good by Quinlan Schultz, and the rebound by Thurm and Denver. Johnson to bring it up now for Denver as they lead 7-5, 3.5 to go in this first quarter. With it now right side is Benham. Gets it out top to Ackerson. Benham, deep three, too strong. Nice box out there for AP by Peyton Closter, but immediately met by a double team. Able to get it out, though, into the hands of Walker. Walker, dangerous pass there, knocked out by Benham, as Walker was trying to get it over to Ava Eddy in the corner. It remains AP basketball as it was deflected out of bounds by the Cyclones. 3:12 to go here in the first. Denver 7, AP 5 here in this Class 2A Region 7 semifinal. Walker now over to Schultz, into the post, and a offensive foul called on AP as Closter posted up on the right block and called for a push-off. And so an offensive foul on AP. Actually, they called the foul away from the ball, a foul on Wangsness. Based on the reaction of Closter, she thought the foul was on her, but they call it on Wangsness away from the basketball. So that'll be her first, team second. 2 fouls on Denver as well. 3:03 to go here in the first. Bringing it up here for Denver across the Cyclone logo at midcourt. Gets it to Benham. Bringing it up was Ackerson. Ackerson in possession of it now. Gets it over to Benham. Now Johnson in the short right corner. Gets it now over left side to Ackerson, trying to drive. All the way to the rim, no good. And knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Denver in Thurm. AP holding their own here against a Cyclones team that likes to get out and run with the pressure that they run on made baskets. But AP has done a good job of limiting Denver for the majority of this first quarter to one and done offensive opportunities. With it now here on the right side, Schultz gets it back out top to Ava Eddy, and Schultz tried to work it into the post, and it's stolen away by Benham. But Benham in trouble, now gets it to the offensive end to Bailey Mullahan. Three-pointer for Ackerson off the window, no good. Long rebound into the hands of Walker and AP. Denver's wearing their road whites here tonight. Cyclones on the front in brown with yellow trim. Also white shorts with that brown and yellow trim just above the knee. That's your style of the game here tonight. Into the post, and they call a travel on Peyton Closter. As sometimes offensive players, they call it happy feet. When you post up and you have a defender draped on you like a backpack, you're trying to figure out what you want to do with the basketball, and sometimes the feet move faster than the dribble, and a travel called there. Benham for three for Denver is good. Lexi Benham with her first bucket of the day, and it's a 5-point lead again here for Denver, 10-5. Ended a 3-minute scoring drought for both teams. Walker with it now on the left wing. Will dribble it back out, gets it over into the short corner. Eddy thought about the three, instead works it out, and a dangerous pass there, almost stolen away by Denver, but back into the hands of Wangsness. Kicks it out, Schultz. Wangsness attempted the three, had it blocked by Johnson, and they'll say that AP was the last to touch it along the baseline, because they did get the ball back after that deflection on the three, but stepped on the baseline. So a 10-5 lead for number 7 in 2A Denver. And they have the basketball as Ackerson brings it across the timeline here for Denver. Works it over to Benham, back to Ackerson. She'll attempt the three, off the window short. She was trying to get it off the window, but it ended up going off the rim out of bounds. AP basketball again, and this is a chance for them. They keep making defensive stops to get the offense going here. And so a big offensive possession here for AP to try and cut this back to a single possession game, down to 1 minute to go in the first quarter. Walker with it on the left wing. gets it into the elbow to Wangsness. Quick stop and pop jumper, no good. And the rebound by Johnson, and Denver quickly gets it to the offensive end to Benham. Out top to Bailey Mullahan. Ackerson for three, left wing, no good. Over the back there, Thurm gets the offensive rebound putback. Thurm got away with a scoop there over the defender. But a nice answer at the other end for AP. A triple for Quinlan Schultz. It's a 12-8 game. Denver can hold for the final shot here of this first quarter, down to 18 seconds. Three-pointer no good by Benham. I'm surprised Denver decided to shoot so early. But they get the offensive rebound. Johnson with help from Mullahan. Down to 10 seconds. Ackerson with it out top. Down to 5. Benham for three. Too strong. Goes over the backboard. So AP gets a break there as it goes over the backboard, which is out of bounds. So AP, with the clock stopped, is going to be able to roll this up. We'll see if Denver brings some pressure to try and speed them up. Now they'll bring some. Schultz from the Cyclone logo. No good off the side of the rim. Good effort, though, on that last second shot to wrap up the first quarter. At the end of one here in this Class 2A regional semifinal, it's number 7 in 2A Denver 12, AP 8. You're listening to Falcons girls basketball on 99 The Wave.
Pit Stop Auto Service and Detailing is your trusted vehicle care solution. AC, tires, brakes, routine maintenance, cleaning, detailing, and more. We'll keep your auto running right and looking sharp. Visit Dean, Gary, or Colton at 108 6th Street in Parkersburg. Pit Stop Auto Service and Detailing.
The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union encourages positive behavior.
Pride, respect, leadership, and sportsmanship on the court and in the stands.
Remember what a great privilege it is to see your team compete.
Thank you for your attendance. Enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
We begin the second quarter here at the Cyclone Center in Denver. A couple of NICL Central rivals facing off here in a Class 2A Region 8 semifinal. It's number 7 in 2A Denver 12, AP 8. Denver to start with the basketball to begin this second quarter. Johnson with the take and good off the window. Channing Johnson makes it a 6-point lead for Denver, and that's point number 6 on the night for Johnson. Schultz into Wangsness, has some room to work. Nice drive there and gets it to sneak over the rim. Wangsness now with 4. One of 2 scorers for AP so far. It's Schultz with 6, Wangsness with 4 to lead AP. Quick floater from the baseline, no good there by Ackerson, battling for the rebound and winning. Walker for AP. With it now, Wolf. Great to see her back on the floor. 3 no good off the backboard, though, as she went out after she was inadvertently elbowed in the face in the first quarter. Great to see her back on the floor for the Falcons. Denver 14, AP 10. Three-pointer for Bailey Mullahan, the 5'11 forward. That 5 position can knock down threes. That's where basketball's evolved. And a big 3 there for Denver. Answer not there for AP on a quick pull-up by Schultz. She does have a couple triples today. Ackerson off the window, no good. Mullahan offensive rebound, has to kick it back out as she gets it out to Grace Mullahan. Three-pointer for Bailey Mullahan, no good. Bailey Mullahan back out to Ackerson after the offensive rebound by Grace Mullahan. 17-10 lead for Denver. And trying to drive is Bailey Mullahan, and they call a blocking foul on Peyton Closter. Was in a good defensive stance there, but her feet just a second too late trying to drive Mullahan towards the baseline. So that'll be a foul on AP. First foul by either team here in this second quarter. Cut to the basket. Quick pull up there, good for Bailey Mullahan. And the lead has grown to 9, the largest of the day for Denver. They lead 19-10, 6:14 to go here in the second. Three-pointer for Walker, no good. Offensive rebound, though, by Wolf. 3 straight on Closter, no good off the side of the rim, and the rebound by Bailey Mullahan, who quickly gets it up to the floor to Grace Mullahan. Kicks it out. Bailey Mullahan straight out three with Walker closing out. That closeout was effective as the shot no good. Offensive rebound, though, here by Johnson. Gets it out to Mullahan. Ackerson, good closeout there by Closter to deny the three. Mullahan out top now with it for the Cyclones. Works it over to Ackerson, back to Mullahan. And nothing going there on that side of the defense. Thurm guarded by Wangsness, and the up and under layup is good. And a timeout by head coach Brady Driscoll and AP as Denver has begun this quarter with a 9-2 run. And with 5.5 to go before halftime, we'll take the timeout as well. It's number 7 in 2A Denver 21, AP 10. You're listening to Falcons Girls Postseason Hoops on 99 The Way.
Keep up to speed with Velocity Rewards Checking from Greenbelt Bank and Trust. Earn high interest with our best checking account rate available on balances up to $25,000. Receive your monthly statement electronically, use your debit card 10 times per month, and have one automatic payment or debit each cycle. Open your account today with Greenbelt Bank and Trust. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Greenbelt Bank and Trust, leading the way.
The definition of sportsmanship is the quality of showing fairness.
Respect and generosity towards the opposing team and officials.
The things you say and do are a direct reflection of your school and community.
Please stay positive and enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
Enjoy the game.
And welcome back to Applington-Parkersburg Girls Postseason Hoops here on 99 The Wave and on the Go Media Station. Josh Hamlin here with you from the Cyclone Center. Out of a Falcons timeout, it's Denver 21, AP 10, and a nice step back three there for Eva Walker. That's her first bucket of the day, and it ends what was a 9-0 run there by Denver. Channing Johnson, three-pointer too strong. A long rebound, though, by Johnson. Hit the rim just right that she was able to track down her own offensive board. Bailey Mullahan out top to Ackerson, into the post to Grace Mullahan. Kicks it out to Johnson. Now back to Ackerson. Nice closeout there by Schultz. Three-pointer for Grace Mullahan, and a foul called on AP away from the shot. So that'll be the second foul here on the Falcons. No fouls yet committed by Denver through the first 3 minutes and 9 seconds of this second quarter. As Wolf will check out. That is her first. Checking in for AP, Ava Eddy. Pass it in. Ackerson from the baseline. Gets it into Grace Mullahan, who tries to drive against Schultz there. Kicks it out. Bailey Mullahan over the outstretched hands of Walker. Three-pointer for Johnson, no good. Offensive putback is no good by Grace Mullahan. Another chance, and Thurm is fouled on the putback attempt. As Denver has really started to crash the boards in this second quarter. And they have a slight size advantage on some of these rebounding attempts and been able to get the leverage they've needed to get some offensive boards and putbacks. Thurm with 2 free throws here. First one, good. Thurm with 5 for Denver. And it is a 9-point lead again for the Cyclones, 22-13. Second free throw on the way here for Thurm for Denver. Good. Makes them both. And the largest lead of the day for Denver sits at 10, 23-13. Has held AP to just 5 points through the first 3.5 minutes of this second quarter. Wangsness drives baseline, gets it to Walker, back to Wangsness, back to Walker. Walker with it now on the right side, gets it out to Schultz. Back to Walker, down to 14 seconds. Into the post to Closter. And no good on the fall away jumper there. And it's a 23-13 lead for Denver, and they repossess the basketball. Ackerson works it out top to Bailey Mullahan. Back over to Ackerson. Guarded over there by Wangsness. Into the elbow to Grace Mullahan. Step back three, no good by Johnson. A battle for the rebound, and they'll say Walker was the last to touch it by AP as she was trying to deny an offensive rebound by Ackerson. Ackerson to pass it in here for Denver. Denver leading 23-13, down to 3:51 to go in this second quarter. And a steal by Walker. Able to deny an entry pass to Johnson. Walker to the offensive end. Walker trying to drive. Met by a double team. Works it back out. Finds Schultz. Schultz for AP. Gets it into Wangsness. Quick turnaround jumper, no good. And the rebound by Bailey Mullihan and a timeout by Denver. 3:34 to go before the half. It's number 7 in 2A Denver 23, AP 13. You're listening to Falcon Girls Postseason Hoops on 99 The Wave.
From paints to socks, toys to tools, Parkersburg Hardware and Garden Center has it all. Parkersburg Hardware and Garden Center, voted the world's best small-town hardware. 504 Highway 57, Parkersburg. Open 8 to 6 Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 on Saturdays, and noon to 5 on Sundays.
Got our live stream. You're going to do the boys too or no?
The score of any game is generally forgotten over time.
But the actions of players, coaches, and fans are remembered.
Sportsmanship is an attitude that can have a positive influence on everyone around you.
In the stands and on the court.
How do you want to be remembered?
Support your team positively and enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
Welcome back to Applington Parkersburg Girls Postseason Basketball here on your home for local high school sports, 99 The Wave, Parkersburg, and on the Go Media Station. Josh Hamlin here with you. Down to 3.5 minutes to go in this second quarter. It's number 7 in 2A, Denver 23, AP 13. Denver basketball out of the timeout. Ackerson with the three. Hits the deck, no foul called, and it's going to be AP basketball. And I don't really believe that was should have been called a foul. Sometimes as a three-point shooter, you get both shoes knotted up against one another and you hit the deck because you're just trying to put that much push behind your shot. And so Ackerson hit the deck untouched by an AP defender. Closter trying to take it to the rim, met by a double team, kicks it out. To Schultz, back to Closter. Good. No, it looked like it was going to go in, but gets her own offensive rebound. And he'll get a chance at 2 free throws anyway. Nice job there by Closter following her shot. It looked like it was going to go in on the first attempt. She had a really good angle there from the right block. Used the backboard to her advantage, but hopped out. She'll get 2 free throws here. First free throw, good. Therefore, Peyton Closter, that is her first point of the day. She had 24 on Tuesday against the Bearcats of North Butler. The senior with her second free throw. In and out. And the rebound by Thurm and Denver. Down to 2:50 to go here and counting in this second quarter. 23-14 lead for Denver. Johnson with it, short right corner, works it out to Bailey Mullihan. Ackerson, entry pass Thurm. Good defense there by Wangsness. And into the hands now of Schultz. Quickly to the offensive end. Immediately met by a double team at the top of the key. Works it over to Walker. Walker trying to drive right down Main Street and had it rejected. Offensive rebound, though. There by Closter. Gets it into the post to Wangsness. Short off the window, and the rebound by Thurm. 23-14 lead for Denver. Down to 2:15 and counting to go here before halftime. Johnson kicks it out. Ackerson, 3 with closing out Walker. Good closeout there. As the shot is short, offensive rebound, though, by Johnson. Mullihan into Mullihan. That's a Bailey to Grace connection, and Grace no good on the layup. It gets her own offensive rebound and is fouled on the putback. That'll be the 4th team foul on AP. And so 2 free throws on the way here for Grace Mullihan. First is good. A sub here for AP. Emma Wolf is going to check in for Colby Wangsness. Thurm checks out. Checking in Benham for Denver. Ahead of the second free throw here by Bailey Mullihan. Free throw no good. Offensive rebound Johnson, though. Put back didn't really have a good angle. She ended up hitting the bottom of the backboard, and it's taken away by AP. 10-point lead for Denver, 24-14. Down to 1:40 and counting to go here in this second quarter. Ava Eddy out top, gets it to Walker. Gets a screen now from Eddy. Walker kicks it out. Tried to get it to Wolf. It was deflected, but safely into the hands of Schultz now. Quick stop and pop. Good there for Closter. And that is Peyton Closter's first bucket from the field tonight. Preceding that, only 1 point from the free throw line to her name. 24-16 lead for Denver. Grace Mullihan on the drive and good off the window. That's her first bucket from the field. She has 3. Denver's been able to maintain at least a 10-point lead here in this second quarter. Three-pointer no good by Walker at the other end for AP. Johnson had her pass deflected. It goes out off of Walker. Good effort there to try and go track the ball down. A bad bounce there for AP. Down to 55.1 left here in this second quarter. Denver 26, AP 16. AP has been held to just 8 points in this second quarter. Denver has put up 14. Into the post, Bailey Mullihan had her pocket picked. Good job there by Walker. Tracks down the ball, but it's going to go out of bounds off of Denver. It was trying to thread the needle there were the Falcons, as with 2 defenders trailing behind her, Walker able to at least get a grasp on the ball for a moment. Knocked out of bounds by Denver. Three-pointer no good by Eddy. And the rebound by Benham and Denver. Down to 30 seconds left here in the second quarter. Denver can hold for the final shot of this second quarter if they wish. But at the end of the first quarter, they had a chance to possess the ball as well and did not wait till the buzzer to attempt a shot. So we'll see how it plays out here. Johnson driving, met by a double team, finds Bailey Mullihan, off the window, good. 5 seconds still though for AP. Schultz, step back forward 3, no good off the front of the rim, and the rebound by Bailey Mullihan and Denver. So we are through one half. It's number 7 in 2A, Denver 28, AP 16. Stay tuned for halftime coverage. We'll break down the first half action. We'll take a look at your upcoming broadcast schedule on our on-the-go media stations. And we'll also have some halftime stats coming your way as well. Once again, your score at the half, number 7 in 2A, Denver 28. Applington Parkersburg 16. You're listening to Falcon Girls postseason basketball on 99 The Wave.
From paints to socks, toys to tools, Parkersburg Hardware and Garden Center has it all. Parkersburg Hardware and Garden Center, voted the world's best small-town hardware. 504 Highway 57, Parkersburg. Open 8 to 6 Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 on Saturdays, and noon to 5 on Sundays.
The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union encourages positive behavior.
Pride, respect, leadership, and sportsmanship on the court and in the stands.
Remember what a great privilege it is to see your team compete.
Thank you for your attendance. Enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
Pit Stop Auto Service and Detailing is your trusted vehicle care solution. AC, tires, brakes, routine maintenance, cleaning, detailing, and more. We'll keep your auto running right and looking sharp. Visit Dean, Gary, or Colton at 108 6th Street in Parkersburg. Pit Stop Auto Service and Detailing.
The definition of sportsmanship is the quality of showing fairness.
Respect and generosity towards the opposing team and officials.
The things you say and do are a direct reflection of your school and community.
Please stay positive and enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
Enjoy the game.
Gamble Insurance provides the service you expect. With over 50 years of experience, they are available to assist you with all your insurance needs. Campbell Melima Real Estate has been assisting both buyers and sellers for over 40 years. Come visit us online at campbellmelima.com for more information.
The score of any game is generally forgotten over time,
but the actions of players, coaches, and fans are remembered.
Sportsmanship is an attitude that can have a positive influence on everyone around you.
In the stands and on the court.
How do you want to be remembered?
Support your team positively and enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game. And enjoy the game.
Hey AP Falcon fans, did you know there is a place on our website that you can find everything you need to know about our broadcasts and even links to other schools' broadcasts? Go to our website www.pcsd.net and click on live streaming in the upper right-hand corner or on the picture of the computer on the right. This will bring you to our live stream central page where you can find our updated broadcast schedule, links to the programs for current events going on, a game day link for our broadcasts, and links to other schools' broadcasts where we might play. If you feel so inclined, you can even donate towards our broadcasts as we continue to upgrade our equipment to make these live events for you viewing pleasure. Thank you all for your continued support, and as always, go Falcons.
Sometimes I worry.
Sometimes I'm scared.
Sometimes I'm overwhelmed.
Sometimes I cry.
And that's okay, because sometimes is not all the time.
It will be okay. You got this.
You got this.
You got this.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community, where friends are found down every street. That's where you'll find us, taking time to get to know you, calling you by name, generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Justin Mayman and Allison today.
Keep up to speed with Velocity Rewards Checking from Greenbelt Bank and Trust. Earn high interest with our best checking account rate available on balances up to $25,000. Receive your monthly statement electronically, use your debit card 10 times per month, and have one automatic payment or debit each cycle. Open your account today with Greenbelt Bank and Trust. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Greenbelt Bank and Trust, leading the way.
leading scorers at the half for AP, 6 for Quinlan Schultz on a couple of triples, 4 for Colby Wangsness, 3 for Eva Walker, and 3 for Peyton Closter for the Falcons. 7 for Bailey Mullahan, 6 for Channing Johnson, 6 for Miley Thurm, and then 3 points apiece for Grace Mullahan, Briley Ackerson, and Lexi Benham for Denver. Keys to the second half here for AP, it is paramount that they limit the Cyclones to one-and-done possessions the rest of the way here. Rebounding the basketball is going to be very important as a turnover here by AP on a quick shuffle pass there along the baseline by Wolf. Rebounding the basketball and then patience on the offensive end. You can't get all 12 points back on one possession, have to continue to chip away. This is going to be a big third quarter here for AP, and a nice job there forcing the 10-second violation. So AP on their first defensive stand of this second half denies Denver from even getting to the offensive end. 7:39 to go here in the third quarter. AP basketball. Schultz gets it to Wolf. Wolf tried to thread the needle there and stolen away by Bailey Mullahan. Just a tight window to try and get the pass through. And that should have been an over and back on Bailey Mullahan. Instead, it's a steal by Schultz. As she went across the timeline and then brought the ball back. That's an over and back on yourself. Three-pointer for Walker. No good off the side of the rim. Rebound by Thurm in Denver. Johnson immediately met by a defender in Wolf at the timeline, but able to get a nice bounce pass along the sideline. Ackerson for 3 for Denver is good from the right side. And Ackerson with her second triple of the day. Closter falling away on the right block. Coach Driscoll wondering if that was a jump ball. Officials let the play continue, and it's back into the hands of Denver. Into the elbow to Grace Mullahan. No good on the quick turnaround jumper, and Denver was the last to touch it. Denver 31, AP 16. 6:35 to go here in this third quarter. This is once again a Class 2A Region 8 semifinal. The winner of this game will take on Maquoketa Valley or MFL Marmac in a regional final next week. Into the post, Wangsness. No good off the front of the rim, and the rebound by Grace Mullahan in Denver. Grace gets it to the offensive end of the hands of Ackerson. Now out top to Bailey Mullahan. Johnson thought about the three, instead works it into the elbow. Back out to Bailey Mullahan, into the post to Thurm. Nice double team here by AP. And a 3-second lane violation on Denver. So it'll be a turnover on the Cyclones. AP a chance to get their first bucket of this third quarter. A scoreless drought for the first minute 55 of this third quarter. Bringing it up Schultz here for AP. 2 minutes gone here in the third. Schultz over to Wolf on the left wing, working against a 2-3 zone presented here by Denver. Into the post to Wangsness, and the entry pass is denied by Thurm, and into the hands of Bailey Mullahan, but Grace Mullahan mishandles the forward pass, and it's stolen away by AP. Wangsness falling away, no good from the left block, and the rebound by Bailey Mullahan. And Denver, and a timeout by the Cyclones. Number 7 in 2A, Denver 31, AP 16. 5:36 to go in the third. You're listening to Falcons postseason girls basketball on 99 The Wave.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community, where friends are found down every street. That's where you'll find us, taking time to get to know you, calling you by name, generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Justin Mayman in Allison today.
Wave. Josh Hamlin here with you from the Cyclone Center. Number 7 in 2A, Denver 31, AP 16. 5.5 to go here in the third. Quick jumper, no good there for Bailey Mullahan. Goes out of bounds, last touch by the Cyclones. $5:24 to go here in the third. AP has not yet scored a bucket in this third quarter. They have gotten some decent looks, but have not yet made that shot. Trying to take the lid off. Into the post to Closter. There's a chance to do it. Short off the front of the rim, though. Misses the bunny, and the rebound by Johnson. Mullahan out to Ackerson. Stops in her tracks, kicks it back out to Bailey Mullahan. Over to Johnson now. Nice closeout there by Closter. Working around the three-point arc. Johnson thought about the three. Schultz with the closeout. It was a pump fake by Johnson. Misses the three, but an offensive rebound. Thurm kicks it out. Second chance opportunities here for the Cyclones have been a game changer here tonight. And driving and fouled is Grace Mullahan, and she's going to get a couple free throws here. Denver with just 3 points to their name here in the third. AP has not yet scored yet, and that'll be foul number 2 on Peyton Closter. So 2 free throws on the way here for Grace Mullahan of Denver. First free throw, front of the rim, back of the rim, and in. And for Grace Mullahan, that's her 4th point of the day, second made free throw of the day. Second free throw is also good. She has 5, and the lead has grown to 33-16 in favor of Denver. Into the post on the elbow now. Closter kicks it back out to Walker. Walker trying to drive, met by all 5 defenders of Denver as they're running that 2-3 zone. Wolf into the short left block to Walker, and a 3-second violation on Closter. So a lane violation and a turnover by AP. 4:16 to go here in the third quarter. It'll be Cyclones basketball, and AP is going to try and slow down Denver here with a 1-2-2 full court press. Cyclones able to break it this time into the hands of Ackerson. Nice up-in-your-face defense there by Walker. Slows down Ackerson, a dangerous three-point shooter. Johnson into Thurm. Thurm short on the shot, guarded by Wangsness. Wangsness with a rejection. Thurm tries to go back at it again. No good on this attempt. Rebound batted out, and Ackerson finds it and is fouled by Walker. So it is a foul on the floor, but will give Denver possession back in a fresh 35 seconds here, as that is the second foul on Walker. And checking back in for AP is Ava Eddy. 3:49 to go here in this third quarter. Denver basketball. They are on a 5-0 scoring run here through the first couple minutes of this third quarter. A nice straight-on steal there by Schultz. And she is fouled by Johnson. You get a good, strong power dribble going. More often than not, you're going to make the defender have to foul you trying to deny the drive. And that was a nice job there by Schultz. Not to shy away from the contact, but go and get it. And she'll get a couple free throws here as she was fouled in the act of shooting. First free throw. And that is the first point for AP in this third quarter with 3:37 to go in the quarter. As the free throw good there by Schultz. She has 7, leading all Falcons with those 7. Make it 8 as she drains the second free throw. 33-18 lead for Denver, up by 15. 3.5 to go in this third quarter. Pressure showed by the Falcons. Denver able to break it into the hands of Johnson. Now over to Bailey Mullahan. Now over into the short quarter to Johnson. Into Thurm. Had her pass tipped. Ball's on the floor. Falcons trying to go and swoop in and get it. But Denver able to kick it back out to Ackerson. Entry pass Thurm falling away. Nice straight up defense there by Closter for AP. Schultz now over to Walker. Back to Schultz. Elbow Wangsness. Walker open for 3. Splash! From 3-point distance, Eva Walker with her second triple of the day. And here come the Falcons back within 12. They've scored 5 straight. Ackerson looking to drive. Nice closeout there by Closter, denying the drive. Back out top now to Bailey Mullahan. Over to Ackerson, into Grace Mullahan. Ackerson thought about the 3, now will take it. And it's good. Briley Ackerson with her third triple today and extends the lead back to 15. Entry pass Closter, kicks it out Walker. Schultz, top of the key, 3, too strong. Long rebound by Walker. Up against Johnson, and a foul on Johnson. That'll be the second team foul on Denver, as Benham's going to check in for Ackerson. AP basketball, they'll have a fresh 35 after that foul on Johnson. 36-21 lead for the number 7 and 2A Cyclones. And we have a pause in the action here just to double check the shot clock and the game clock. AP to pass it in. Walker gets it into Schultz. Into Closter. Tried to sneak it into Wangsness, but taken away by Denver under the rim. Johnson at the offensive end now for Denver. Works it over now to Benham. Out top to Bailey Mullahan. Back to Johnson, back to Mullahan. Now works it over to Benham. They're trying to work it into the post. AP doing a good job of denying the rim right now. Johnson now gets it in. And kind of a half shot there by Grace Mullahan is short. Rebound by AP. Walker met by 3 defenders. Kicks it out to Ava Eddy. Top of the key, 3, Wangsness. The bank is open. Cash your checks. Raining it home from the top of the key. Wangsness for 3. Whew, that was a beautiful high-arcing shot from the top of the key. 36-24 lead now for Denver. Nice defense here by Schultz. Into Grace Mullahan. Johnson thought about the 3 in the corner. Gets it out to Bailey Mullahan. Step forward 3, no good. Battle for the rebound and winning it. Closter, and should have been an over-the-back foul on Denver. They play on. Schultz, corner, Eddy. No, short on the 3, and the rebound by Thurm in Denver. Thurm gets it now out to Bailey Mullahan. Johnson, now to Grace Mullahan, and they wait for reinforcements. Johnson for 3, no good. Rebound batted out. Last touch by Denver, able to throw it back in. Grace Mullahan. Another chance here for Denver, down to 38 seconds left in this third quarter, up by 12. Benham out top. There is about a 10-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. We count under 15 on the shot clock, game clock at 25. And a steal by Schultz. Schultz all the way to the rim, gets the defender in the air. Layup no good. And no foul called either. Nice tiptoeing there on the sideline by Closter with the steal. Schultz for 3 in the corner. In and out. Oh, that was a good look. But a turnover here on Denver as Johnson steps on the baseline. 8.8 left here in the third, and AP's going to get a chance at the final shot of the quarter. Ava Eddy checks out. Emma Wolf checks in here for the Falcons. Thurm out. Ackerson back in for Denver. 8.8 is plenty of time to get a couple dribbles and then attempt the shot. Walker open in the corner. 3-pointer, no good. Offensive rebound, yes, for Closter. Still time, 2 seconds. Walker, step back 3, no good. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. Fasten your seatbelts. Exciting fourth quarter is coming your way, as it's number 7 and 2A Denver 36, AP 24. You're listening to Falcons girls basketball here on 99 The Wave.
Sometimes I worry.
Sometimes I'm scared.
Sometimes I'm overwhelmed.
Sometimes I cry.
And that's okay, because sometimes is not all the time.
It will be okay. You got this.
You got this.
You got this.
Welcome back to Parkersburg Girls Postseason Hoops here on your home for local high school sports. 99 The Wave, Parkersburg, and On The Go media station. Josh Hamlin here with you from the Cyclone Center. An exciting fourth quarter is coming your way. Fresh 8 on the board. It's number 7 and 2A Denver 36, AP 24. Cyclones start with the basketball, get it into Grace Mullahan. Out to Benham, now out top to Ackerson. Gets it into Grace Mullihan. Tries to go around Closter. Allowed to walk with the basketball. Kicks it out to Benham. Grace Mullihan travels. And a turnover here by Denver. AP is not out of this game. They are within 12. Just need to continue to have defensive stands like that and continue to chip away. 7:40 to work with. It'll be AP basketball. Bringing it up, Schultz. Schultz right on the Cyclone logo at midcourt. Gets it over to Wolf. Back to Schultz. Back to Wolf. Closter open on the left block. Off the window. Good. And Peyton Closter, that is just her 5th point of the day. Denver has double-teamed her at times, so she just has 5. Leading scorer is Quinlan Schultz with 8. Back to a 10-point game. Johnson thought about the 3 for Denver, instead puts the dribble to the deck and is fouled. So 2 free throws on the way here for Johnson as they call a blocking foul there on Quinlan Schultz. So 2 free throws on the way here for Channing Johnson. First free throw, good. That's first point of the second half for Channing Johnson. She had 6 at the half, but did not score in that third quarter. Second free throw on the way. Too strong, and the rebound into the hands of Walker and AP. Walker to the offensive end, immediately met by Ackerson on the left wing. Gets it out top to Schultz. Into the elbow to Closter. Quick stop and pop. No good, gets her own offensive rebound. Put back, yes! Nice job there by Peyton Closter as she scored all 4 for AP here in the fourth, and it's a single-digit ball game, folks. Denver 37, AP 28. Ackerson to the offensive end, gets it into the elbow to Grace Mullihan, kicks it out. Johnson not able to attempt the 3. Good closeout there by Walker. Bailey Mullihan gets it now over to Ackerson. Thurm met by a double team. Down to 12 seconds on the shot clock. Down to 10. Is Denver going to get off a shot here? Ackerson, quick floater is good. Man, she has stepped up when they have needed buckets, especially late in the shot clock. That's her first bucket of the day that's not from 3, as she has 11. And a steal here by Johnson, but it goes out of bounds off her hand. And it's going to remain AP basketball. But Johnson can cover ground in a hurry, just based on what we've seen in this game. And so it's going to be AP basketball. Now we have 2 officials talking with one another. And now we'll get back to the action here. 6:09 to go in the game. Denver 39, AP 28. The winner of this game heads to a Class 2A regional final. In a win there, you're headed down to the well. So AP looking to get to that regional final. Wangsness for 3 in the corner, no good. And the rebound by Grace Mullihan, who finds Johnson to the offensive end for Denver. Down to 5:50 to go here in the game. Ackerson gets it out top to Bailey Mullihan, into Grace Mullihan in the lane. Kicks it out to Johnson. Now back out to Bailey Mullihan. Ackerson guarded there by Wangsness. Johnson into the post to Thurm, met by a double team. Gets it to roll in anyway. And that was Miley Thurm's first bucket of the second half. She had 6 in the first half, now has 8 in the game. And the lead back up to 41-28. AP had trimmed it to single digits just moments ago, but a 4-0 run here by Denver has put them back up by double digits. And a push here on Denver as Closter was posting up here on the right block. And so that'll be the first foul by Denver here in the fourth. Ava Eddy to check in for the Falcons. Emma Wolf checks out. And a timeout by head coach Brady Driscoll, and AP will take the timeout with them. 5:19 to go in the game. It's number 7 and 2A Denver 41, AP 28. You're listening to Falcons postseason girls basketball here on 99 The Wave.
Gamble Insurance provides the service you expect. With over 50 years of experience, they are available to assist you with all your insurance needs. Campbell Melima Real Estate has been assisting both buyers and sellers for over 40 years. Come visit us online at campbellmelima.com for more information.
Pit Stop Auto Service and Detailing is your trusted vehicle care solution. AC, tires, brakes, routine maintenance, cleaning, detailing, and more. We'll keep your auto running right and looking sharp. Visit Dean, Gary, or Colton at 108 6th Street in Parkersburg. Pit Stop Auto Service and Detailing.
To Applington Parkersburg girls postseason basketball here from the Cyclone Center. Falcons ball out of the timeout. It's Denver 41, AP 28. Down to 5:16 to go in the pass. Too high, trying to get it into Closter. Almost a steal by Schultz to get it back. Johnson trying to go coast to coast, and she's going to be fouled before she gets there. A foul on the floor. That'll be a foul on the floor, as she was a long ways away from the hoop when that foul was committed. She was fouled up near the free throw line, and the Denver bench wanting her to be shooting free throws only in the NBA. Johnson off the window gets her bucket anyway. 43-28 lead for Denver, as after AP had gotten within 9, Denver has gone on a 6-0 run here. Entry pass into Wangsness, knocked out of bounds. So it's going to be AP basketball. Last touch by Denver, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Pass it in, and tried to pass it in off a Thurm. Did Schultz, and we have a tie-up. Possession arrow is going to keep it here with AP. Some trickery there by Schultz. She was trying to, I've seen it at the collegiate level, where if you throw it off a defender inbounds, the ball is live. But stolen away here on the second attempt by Denver to pass, by AP to pass it in. Denver basketball up 43-28. Midway point of this fourth quarter, ticking under 4.5 to go. Johnson kicks it out to Grace Mullihan, over to Johnson. Johnson picks up her dribble, gets it out to Bailey Mullihan, now over to Ackerson. Guarded there by Eddy, into the post, Thurm trying to shoot over Closter, and Closter a good job staying straight up there. Walker thought about the three, got the defender in the air, but did not attempt it. Now, quick stop and pop good there for Closter with the right hand. Peyton Closter with 6 points here in the second half. Grace Mullihan all the way to the window, good. A 15-point lead again for Denver, up 45-30. And driving Schultz went from left block to right block, found Closter there, but a foul on the floor before Closter could attempt a shot. That'll be the first foul on Bailey Mullihan. Second team foul on Denver. AP to pass it in from the baseline as Schultz gets it into Wangsness. Now out to Walker, back to Wangsness. Pass tipped, Closter able to track it down anyway. Eddy guarded out there by Johnson. Now up top to Walker, elbow, Closter, corner, Eddy. Closed out, though, by Grace Mullihan. Closter gets it into Wangsness. Kick out. Three-pointer off the window. No good. There by Schultz. And Johnson in trouble along the baseline after getting the rebound is going to get saved by a timeout by Denver to save the possession. 3:21 to go in the game. Number 7 in 2A Denver 45, AP 30. You're listening to Falcons girls postseason basketball on 99 The Way. Welcome back to Applington Parkersburg girls postseason basketball here on 99 The Wave. Josh Hamlin here with you. Down to 3:21 to go in the game. Number 7 in 2A Denver 45, AP 30. Johnson to bring it up out of the Cyclones timeout. Gets it to the offensive end safely here for the Cyclones. AP needs to get stops in bunches and scores in bunches. Down by 15, down near 3 minutes to go in the game. Into the post, Thurm guarded there by Closter. Nice straight-up defense, but Thurm able to work around her. Shot no good, and a foul on Thurm, knocking Walker to the deck. Called for the pushing foul. That's her third, Denver's third here in this fourth quarter. Denver 45, AP 30, down to 3 minutes to go. AP basketball. And to bring it up is Schultz for the Falcons, and able to let the ball roll up to save some valuable seconds. Walker, left wing to right wing, Schultz. Wangsness thought about the three, instead drives and almost knocks down the jumper anyway with the contact. So 2 free throws on the way here for Colby Wangsness. Down to 2:51 to go. 2 free throws on the way here for Wangsness. 4th foul on Thurm. First free throw here for Colby Wangsness. Good. That's point number 8 on the day. Thurm's going to check out with those 4 fouls for Denver. Checking in Benham. Ava Eddy checks out for AP. Wolf checks back in for the Falcons. Second free throw for Wangsness is good. It's a 13-point game. Number 7 and 2A Denver 45, AP 32. Down to 2:45 to go. Bailey Mullihan kicks it to Grace Mullihan. Benham with it. Gets it now over to Johnson. Johnson with a driving lane. Tried to shoot over Closter, no good. Offensive rebound, though, for Grace Mullihan, and the putback is good. 15-point game again. Schultz with the runner, no good, and the rebound by Johnson. As Schultz gets knocked to the deck there by Johnson, and they let them play on. Oh, that should be a foul. That was a push-off. Tough break there for AP. Backdoor cutting, layup good for Bailey Mullihan. She has 9, and the lead has grown to 17, the largest of the day here for Denver. Down to 1:55 to go. Walker driving, finds Wangsness, and an offensive foul called on AP. A tough break there for AP. Is that potentially could be a flop warning there on Denver. Instead, it's an offensive foul, and Coach Driscoll on the same wavelength there, asking one of the officials what was the thought process on that. 49-32 lead for Denver, and a foul here on the Falcons as they tried to steal the ball away from Bailey Mullihan. That'll be the 4th team foul on AP. 3rd foul on Closter. So next foul by each team is going to send each team to the free throw line, as they will both be in the bonus. Bailey Mullihan gets it into Johnson. Schultz tried to steal it away. Johnson thought about the three, instead gets it over to Bailey Mullihan on the left wing. Now over right side to Benham. Nice defensive slide here from Walker, but they're in a caller for the swipe. And that is the 5th foul on AP. So Denver is going to be shooting 2 free throws the rest of the way. They have eliminated the 1-and-1 at the high school level, so once you hit 5 fouls, you're already in the double bonus. So 2 free throws guaranteed here for Benham. Ava Eddy to check in, checking out Eva Walker for AP. 2 free throws on the way here for Benham. First free throw, in and out. Number 7 and 2A Denver 49, AP 32. Down to 1:36 to go. Second free throw on the way here for Benham. Too strong. Offensive rebound, though, by Grace Mullihan in Denver. Works it out to Benham. Benham looking to drive. Instead kicks it out to Johnson. Johnson's going to drive. Stop and pop, no good. And the rebound by Wolf and AP. Gets it to Schultz. Schultz to the offensive end. Works it over now to Eddy. Eddy gets it into the elbow to Closter. Closter falling away. Too strong on the hook. And the rebound by Grace Mullihan. Gets it to the offensive end, and AP is in foul mode now. And Wolf will commit the foul, sending Ackerson to the line. Denver 49, AP 32. So 2 free throws on the way here for Ackerson. A chance to put Denver at the half-century mark. First free throw, short off the front of the rim. She'll get one more here. Ackerson, dangerous three-point shooter today. 3 triples for Denver, and now a made free throw as well. 50-32 lead for Denver. Into the post, Wangsness. Quick jump shot, no good from about 10 feet. And the rebound by Johnson. Bailey Mullahan gets it to Ackerson. Now right side to Benham. Now out to Ackerson. Under a minute left in the game. Denver 50, AP 32, and a foul on Wolf. And head coach Brady Driscoll is going to empty the bench here for AP. So the starters, that includes some seniors, can get the standing ovation they have earned here as part of this Falcons basketball team this year. So I'm assuming they will check out of the game here following this first free throw by Johnson. And the free throw, good. As checking out for AP, senior Emma Wolf, as well as junior Colby Wangsness, senior Peyton Closter, and also senior Quinlan Schultz. And get a nice round of applause from the Falcon crowd making the trip over here to Denver tonight. Second free throw good by Johnson. And it's a 20-point lead for Denver, up 52-32. Now over to the left side here for the Falcons, Megan Bruns. Works it over into the short corner to Ava Eddy. Gets it out top. Now back to Eddy. Into the post to Kiara Morris. Down to 12 seconds. Nice drive by Eddy, too strong. And now Denver is going to dribble this out. Down to 20 seconds left. Denver is going to sweep AP this year. But a really strong top 8 team in the state in 2A Denver has been. A lot of the players that were part of their state championship volleyball team are on this basketball team and looking for double championships with this group. Your final, AP 32, Denver 52.